Hey yo guys, it's Spider Venom here, and welcome back to another episode of Blank Dream. If you remember, the last episode was going to be the final, but it wasn't the final because, well, there was a lot more to it. So yeah, now I'm back with a final episode, hopefully, and yeah, this should be the end of it. Okay, let's see here. Yuzu's wish came true, she's finally free from this world, let's be happy. Now, into that door, if you can open it, your ending must be near too. So that guy literally played no part. Open this door. Open. Okay, so this should be the final, the true ending, hopefully. Huh? Hey, Ayato. Why are you here? Because this soul is necessary to be granting your wish. Okay, so it is different this time. This guy is here. Hello, me. So you successfully broke all the mirrors. Your wish will soon come true and this world's purpose will be concluded. What do you mean? This mirror world revolves around you, Michiru. You hold the dominion over it. Once a deceased girl wished for the mirror like, I wish my life had never even existed. It was a very strong wish, and to fulfill it, this mirror world was created. It was made solely to realize your wish. The other souls were extra drawn into it, but she blah blah fulfill it, blah blah. Okay, everything lost, including her wish. So knowing the purpose, she was wandering this world until it fell apart. That's in the past now, a concluded tale. Unable to achieve the goal of the world, showing wishes. Was it that girl? Yutsuro Hinohara. Yes, she wanders this world even now. It seems seeing Yuzu unlifted some change, but still, a long way off from regaining her memories. Yutsuro Hinohara. Sister. Several years later, a girl threw herself into the lake. Amazingly, she had the same wish as the world's creator. So that's okay, we've already read this. The wish of the world was sought to be granted to the same person, the owner of the world place. I was made the ruler of this world. The extra riffraff, a little jealousy towards you, and maybe broken through the meaning, blah blah blah. Even so, you successfully broke all the mirrors and the rest of them lost. You shattered or erased all the remnants of you in the form of mirrors containing your past. Having recorded all your actions, I can attest to that. But it's not over yet. This boy's soul is absolutely necessary for the ensure your life because he is simply too significant to you. Without eradicating his soul, your life cannot be nullified. So it was none other than you who unconsciously bound his soul to this world. Subconsciously. It's not unconsciously, it's subconsciously. Please, people, get that right. Such that you could kill him by your own hand. You aren't telling me I have to kill you, Ayato. What's the problem? You feel guilty for saying blah. Michiru, you're still suffering, huh? You do resemble my sister after all. Even as a soul, you have her same wish. If you kill me, you'll be free from the pain right after my death and comfortable end. It's your world, you can make the choice. I don't know what I should do. I've overcome a lot of obstacles coming here. I've looked back into my past and erased it. But is it really right to just make it so that I've never existed? Thinking back, it was a boring life. I wouldn't say it was entirely devoid of enjoyment. But if you asked whether I'd live the same life again, I'd absolutely refuse without a doubt. In fact, if I had to say, I've come to hate it all. I wish my life had never been even existed. But seeing Yuzu and Yutsuro, I had a thought. If Yutsuro's life had never existed, what would become of Yuzu's feelings? Desperately turning to black magic, killing yourself, and wandering this world for years. All to finally realizing your wish to meet her again. What would become of that? I have the same wish as yours, and I'll grant my wish. And I won't grant my wish. And I won't do it. I can't do it anymore. For every mirror I broke, I'll vanish from the lives of people I knew. And I'll also vanish from Ayato's world. But then, what did Ayato die for? What did Tamaki step on the accelerator for? If it were just me, then fine. But to control the feelings of the people around me, I have no right. That's not my wish anymore. Are you really sure about that? Whatever you think, whatever you know, it won't actually change anything. Are you still giving up your wish? I am. I see. The mirror world, accept abandoning the wish, its reasons for being ends here. Huh? This world can vanish when the ruler's wish is granted, or they abandoned it with clear intent. It won't be left up in the air like it had been. So, will everyone be vanished except for you, Michiru? To get straight to the point, you're not dead yet. Huh? Your soul has left your body, of course, but your body isn't actually dead. You drowned yourself, but as it happens, a passerby found you. They called it in right away, and though unconscious, you were saved. It was a failed attempt. Mishiro, your soul leaves here. When your soul leaves here, it will be forced back into your body. But what? Sorry. But what you've done in this world won't be written off. The memories you've erased by breaking the mirrors won't come back to you when you return to life. You didn't actually carry out your wish, so the actual past isn't gone, but your memories of it are. Maybe you'll remember talking with me a bit, but things like meeting me at that lake. Are you still prepared to leave this place? Can you live in a world you've given up on living in once before? I'll live. Because I'm not dead yet. I don't want to just throw away the life you protected Ayato. And by discarding the wish I inherited from Mitsuru, I think it'll honor Yuzu's feelings. I see. That's a relief then. I absolutely can't understand my sister's wish, but you've made the choice for her. It might sound sort of trite, but I want you to live my sister's share. I want you to prove that giving up that wish was the right thing to do. I'll try my best. Don't worry about me. I want my life to have never existed, whatever the reason for it. It's not a happy wish. And you realized it. That's a big deal. I mean it. You got back on your feet instead of falling into darkness somehow. It makes me happier than anything. Well, I'm gonna retire ahead of you. Gonna see what things are like in heaven. I'm sure you'll go there. Ryotaro. Sheesh, 7 years and it ends up like this. As long as the ruler's satisfied, I suppose. Well, Yusuro, go to heaven too. I'm not sure about heaven or hell, but she'll be free from this world to go wherever she goes. That's good. I say ruler, but you're more of an Usuper, technically. Usuper. I'm a little scared about how much I'll forget, but I won't lose my time in this world, and I won't ever wish to erase the events to come. It's time to go. After that, I regained consciousness. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm trying to fucking read it, but try not to cry at the same time. After that, I regained consciousness in the hospital bed. Apparently, I really had been saved, and my soul returned safely from the mirror world. There was a woman I didn't know besides me. Mishiro, you're awake. Who are you? My brain had suffered memory loss, and I could no longer remember my past events. I couldn't remember my supposed mother at all. All I had left was a faint unease toward my mother, as well as the desperate expression made by the woman I woke up beside when she heard that. I remember Ayato was someone important to me, but I had no concrete memories of him. But I distinctively remember talking in the mirror world and felt considerable warmth when that alone. I clearly remembered Yuzu and Ryotaro too. I had probably only met them in the mirror world. Mishiro Izui, is it? Hello, I am Seiji Hinahara. A few days after I left the hospital, a man came to visit me. His last name sounded familiar. Could you be Ayato's? Yes, thank you for getting along with Ayato. Seiichi Hinohara was Ayato's father, which meant he was the one who married Tamaki, and he was the father who Yutsumi grew up with. Don't worry too much about your mother. When the woman calling herself my mother learned I had no memory of her, she vanished. I lacked any real sense of her being my mother, so it meant relatively little to me. It'd be a long story, but I had a wife and 2 children. but none of them are left. They all passed away. Are you alone again also? Do you know where you're going to live now? No, paying tuition seems impossible, so I think I'll have to drop out and work. I see. Mishiro, would you let me adopt you? Huh? We're both tired souls who've lost everything. You got along with Ayato, so we're not total strangers. And you remind me of my daughter a bit, but maybe that's just wishful thinking. Won't you give it some thought? I'm so happy I tried with this ending. I am. And so I began a new life as Mishiro Hinohara. I'm taking new steps in the same house where Ayato and Yutsuro once lived. It was a strange kind of chance, but Seiichi's a very gentle person. He's taking up art again and has been teaching me between studies. Dreaming of seeing the world the way Ayato did, catching up to the days I've lost. Once more, I let my dress run free. I'm sorry. Just give me a moment. I'm not sad. I'm really happy. Man. I mean, the ending was a lot better than I thought it was gonna be. And I'm not an easy person to make cry, or especially over happiness. But like, it may not be able to tell, but I'm not crying like bawling my tears out, but I'm crying. Okay, I'm gonna let the credits roll. That's how you kind of regain my demeanor a little bit. So enjoy the credits. Watch me look kind of like a fool while I try to get myself kind of together again. Ending 2. Mobius strip. Someday history might repeat. Okay. Okay. Well, that's it, you guys. I think that's all of Blank Dream. If there's more, please comment. I was surprised. I never expected. Like, when I played Corpse Party, the ending was, how do you say this? I never finished it, but I went to play number 2 later on, and I thought that the ending wasn't that great, which made me really not want to finish number 1. Now, I was expecting getting terrified, getting a horrible end, or just a normal end. I didn't expect to get this much emotion from the end. I didn't expect to get terrified. Didn't expect jump scares. Didn't expect any of this. And yeah, if you are watching this and you've watched me through the entire thing, I highly suggest you play this game, because you cannot experience it without, like, you cannot feel the emotions, you cannot feel being scared, tense, and then having it all be released in just such a happy moment that you get frustrated because you've been tense. You've been expecting a bad end or a really good end, but you get this such a happy end. I mean, yeah, it's a little sad, but it's so happy. It's so good for her that you just cry. You just can't, yeah. And, yeah. Okay, you guys. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, you did. If you didn't, please leave a comment, and I will read it and try to change how it was about. Thanks for watching, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll see you in another video. Peace out. Hey you guys, I know I just ended the last episode, but I'm going to do a little bit on the end. There is more to it. I did not complete it. I only got one good ending. There's another one. There's two more. One finding all of Ryotaro's memories and not Yuzu's, and then there's one finding all of Ryotaro's and Yuzu's memories as well. You'll probably have to look up to get those other endings, but it kind of gives you something to play through and actually look up and get on your own. I enjoyed it for what I got, but there's more endings, so I suggest you play through and find those endings, because I am satisfied with the ending I got. There may have been a better ending, but honestly, the ending I got was, to me, satisfying. And I may play through it again if I get if I can get, I don't know, some likes, some comments, saying that you want me to get the rest of the endings. I'll get them. But other than that, I'm just gonna leave it off there and let you guys find the rest of the endings. Peace out.